Welcome to my first official pre-dopey training workout. Oh, let me tell you, I'm slightly regretting doing this after a full day at work because I'm tired, and I will tell you, didn't really want to do it. Oh, but here we are. I have my playlist. I have Jeff Galloway in my ears, and I'm in the park. I'm doing it. Today is 45 minutes. Whether I do stick with the run walk, we will see. But that is the beauty of starting now. I have time to get through it, right? Exactly. All right. I'll catch up with you guys after bed. Okay. So, I feel like I'm dying. I am, hold on, like 15 minutes in. But I mean, I guess 15 minutes in, 30 to go. I'm kind of glad when I set the app 1 minute to run, 2 minutes for walking. Really happy I did that. I'd set my water down at the top of the hill. Oh boy. But I'm doing it. Again, I'm gonna say this sucks doing it after school, but I'm not sure which would suck less. Doing it before school at like 5 a.m. or when I get off work after like walking around all day. I really don't know. I will say things I have learned day one in the first 15 minutes. No, Jeff, I'm not running. I'm breaking. I will run in the next one. I have learned I need to bring like a lounge fly with some extra water. I need to remember my inhaler. I'm okay. Just talking out loud. And probably some Kleenex because I'm getting a runny nose. Ha ha ha, runner nose. Ha. I probably need to grab a drink real quick. Hold on. Okay, I got a drink. And Jeff just told me to start walking. So this is my 2-minute walk. But yeah, those are things I've learned on day one. Granted, Sam was going to come with me, but his stomach was feeling a little funky after school. So he opted to stay home for this one. But he said he will definitely join me on Thursday. Thursday, my run will be a little later. It might be a 45-minute walk because I have a little mini massage scheduled for Thursday. Okay, catch up with you guys after bed. Okay, well, I'm a little past it, but I'm at 1.17 miles in 22 minutes. So my mile is under 20 minutes. So can't be angry about that, especially after school. I did shed my Spirit jersey because I'm dying. It was like 67 degrees when I left home, but I think it said it was like 75% humidity, so my lungs are kind of hurting, so I may end up skipping, run for a minute, walk for 5, just because, like I said, wisdom and forgot my inhaler. But we're knocking this out, y'all. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. 34 minutes in, I choked on the last little bit of water I had. I think I peed my pants a little bit. Texted Sam an SOS for water. So 10 minutes. That's all I got left of the first 45 is 10 minutes. 10 minutes and I will have completed the first 45 minutes towards Dopey 2026. I did it. I got out the door and I did it. Again, I don't know what sucks more, doing it after school or getting up early and doing it at 5 a.m. in the dark. I am tired. I'm not hot because it feels, now I took off my Spirit jersey, it feels better. But I think I'm ignoring Jeff for the last 10 minutes and just walking. The fact that I ran as much as I did, I take pride in that. 2 miles in, 39:35, I'm at like 2.07, so no, Jeff, I'm not running anymore. So 2 miles and like 5 minutes to go. Almost done. So I'm in different clothes because I have went home and changed. Sam came and rescued me with more water. Thank you very much. I appreciated that. And he did say that on Saturday during my 3 mile, you'll have to drive a little ahead of me to make sure I have a water stop. But I think, a bottle and a half of water in a little under 3 miles isn't too bad for getting out and going. So we are headed to Newton. Tomorrow's the staff on the, whatever tomorrow's 13th of November, is the staff Thanksgiving lunch. And so we need to pick up what we're taking. Sam's taking a dessert and I'm taking a veggie tray. We're just grabbing pre-made stuff from Walmart. And I am enjoying some KFC chicken tenders. First 45-minute workout in the books. Hello, it is day 2 of Dopey training. Yesterday, I didn't feel too bad actually. The only thing that really hurt too much was my upper thighs, and that was alleviated by a little bit of ibuprofen. So today after school I had a massage thing, a 15-minute hand and back massage, and I'm going, ugh, how are you supposed to run after doing a massage? But that's why I am in the Sports and Aquatic Center doing my run, because if I had gone home and then changed and then went out, I would end up running in the dark, and I don't relish running in the dark yet. And I have figured out, I think, which is going to suck less, and I think it's going to suck less running after school. We'll see what Saturday looks like, considering I have my 3 mile on Saturday. And yes, you can see my pink cup on one of the tables. This is technically the high school gym. It's right across from the elementary. And so I have my cup on one of the announcer boxes. I'm trying to angle my phone because a couple kids came in the other direction, so they don't get on the camera. So should be starting my next run cycle here any minute, so I'll catch up with you later. Okay, so we are 21 minutes in. I'm at 1.21 miles, so hopefully my average is a little lower. I'm hoping for, like, Tuesday was 19:09, and I'm hoping at least for 19 even. Shave off 9 seconds per mile. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Today was not a great hydration day, as it should have been. We took the 4th and 5th graders to the high school to see the first act of the fall musical. So instead of having from 9 to 11 to hydrate, we told the kids that they could not take their water bottles. So I did not take my water bottle. So I lost 2 hours of hydration time, and it was such a chaotic day. I did not hydrate at all the way I should have. So on Tuesday I tried the Honey Stingers Cherry Blossom, and my stomach didn't have a reaction to it, so that's good. Today I tried the Goo gummies in the lemonade flavor, and they did half of the serving, so I did 4, just like I did with the Honey Stinger gummies. And so far I have not felt like bad. I don't know if it's because I only did like half of a serving, but in like a safe space, because like literally, I just see if I can see it there. Trying to angle it so you can see it, but anyway, over that way, you can't see it now, is bathrooms. So if the goo gels were going to do something, I'm at least close to a bathroom. So we're at 23 minutes, so we're almost about halfway there. Oh, I'm halfway there. And yeah, kind of living on a prayer at the moment. Little over 2 miles, 2.11, and like 6 minutes to go. Not sure if my time's going to be exactly where I wanted it today, but knowing the factors that went in today, like, I can't be upset, because I will tell you, I did not want to do this. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not. But I did it. I'm doing it. And that's what counts. I showed up for myself, and that's the important part. Sam's cheering me on from over there. He's chilled out at one of the tables. He's supporting me he's practicing his spectating. So he also didn't bring his tennis shoes, so he sent dress shoes from work. I wear my tennis shoes to work. And if you're wondering what the squeaking is, that's my shoes. Nike. Why do my shoes squeak? Tell me. Okay, so obviously it is later. I finished my run, or my training, I guess, for today. And for some reason in my head, I thought on Tuesday I had done 2.81. And so I was kind of bummed at myself. I hadn't looked at my Fitbit yet. And I don't know if I mentioned this in any of the other ramblings that I did. But my Jeff Galloway app, like, closed itself. I don't know if something happened and it, like, ended or what. So I ended up just, like, doing my own run walk thing and just kind of, like, went with the music that was popping up on my Spotify. But when I got done, and, like, if you guys remember, my whole goal was to shave off 9 seconds off of my time. So when I got done and we headed outside and I walked down the steps of the Sports and Aquatic Center, which is where we were, Sam's like, how'd you do? And I go, I don't know, I haven't looked yet. And my time was 18:14. I shaved off not only the 9 seconds per minute that I wanted to, I shaved off almost a full minute per mile. I'm like, what is happening here? I was pretty darn excited. And as we were leaving, we saw a couple, because it's like literally right across the street from the elementary school, a couple of people that we work with and that Sam needed to talk to anyway, since one of them is going to be gone tomorrow for work. And tomorrow, as in, like, I think tomorrow's the 15th. And shout out to Kylie, our school social worker, because she had a can of barbecue Pringles, and she goes, do you want a couple Pringles? And I'm like, and we were like probably, I don't know, 2-3 car lengths away, and I went, sure, and I kind of like tried to I hobbled over there, and the butt literally shakes the can at me and starts to run away, and I'm like, you are a butt. But I got some stretching in. Kylie fed me Pringles, and then we came home. We stopped and saw my mom real quick at the local, because my mom volunteers and works at the food bank, and she gave me a LaCroix, and which is actually still in the car. And I'll drink that tomorrow. I'll have that with my lunch. It's like raspberry, razzmatazz or something like that. And so then we decided for dinner we were going to have Subway, and the Subway took forever. Like, they were training somebody, and it was a mess. And so we ended up not getting food until like almost 6 o'clock. But we came home. From that, I showered, and now I'm cold. I'm like literally just shivering. But I am so incredibly proud with how today went. I've already taken ibuprofen because I know that's gonna be like a necessity. My feet kind of hurt. My legs hurt. We'll see how much. Let's see if I like fall trying to get out of bed in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. We'll see how tomorrow at work goes. But then Saturday is 3 miles. And
you were pretty well there today.
I was almost there. Yeah, I was pretty close. It was like 2.5, I think. 2.51, something like that, in 45 minutes. So, in theory, this might take me a little over an hour. So, I mean, that's not horrible. And I might go, what is a 5K? 3.12, 3.21? Which
3.2, 3.2,
3.2. I might just make it like a 5K and just like complete that. So, but I was scrolling through Facebook and I feel absolutely called out. Because it was a little saying about running. So I sent it to Sam because I told him, I feel called out. It says, before running, I can do this. Totally gonna kill it. While running, I hate my life. I make terrible decisions. I am dying. I can't breathe. I hate my life. After running, heck yeah, I just killed it. I'm so awesome. Cannot wait to do that again. And I was sitting here going, I feel absolutely called out because I'm like, you guys I've seen the video so far. This is stupid. I don't want to do this. I make horrible choices. I'm like, wow. Called out. So it is 7:20 and Sam came to bed. I'm sitting on the bed because that's kind of where I ended up landing. Watch some TV and head for bed. So I will see you on Saturday for 3 miles. Everything's stupid and I want to go back to bed. So today is the first long run of Dopey training, pre-Dopey training, however you want to look at this, insanity that I have decided that I'm going to undertake. And it is 3 miles.
She counts this as insanity and yet bought P90X on DVD.
Okay, there is a reason for that. We were at the thrift store and I bought some, and Sam goes, oh look, I think they mismarked this because it was over with the
CDs.
Like the audio CDs. And it's
a full set of P90X.
Brand new set of P90X. And it was marked for $3.
And everything was half off.
And that day, everything was half off. So I got a brand new, I wouldn't say brand new because it wasn't in their wrapping, but all the CDs were there. They were all in really nice shape of P90X for $1.50. I mainly got it because I know he will do it. But, so anyway, it is 7:50 on Saturday, and why I am awake this early on a day that I don't have to be at school is beyond me, but here we are. So got up, I took my vitamins, I took a full serving of the goo gels. Okay, that is you, by the way.
Okay, I'll put on my seatbelt. Lady grumps a lot.
That's you. Mine is on.
Lady grumps a lot.
Mine is on. I've been trying half servings on my, my 45 minutes. But we had planned to go to the county lake because the county lake around it is 3 miles. But I was talking with my mom and she goes, wow, that's really ambitious. That's where the cross country team used to do their workouts because there's so many hills. And Sam goes, oh yeah, there's some pretty gnarly hills. And it is actually really, really windy this morning. So we made the decision to do this inside. Bless you. So we're going back over to the Sports and Aquatic Center. It's inside. It has a bathroom. So 3 miles. Can I go back to bed now?
No.
Everything's stupid and I want to go home. That's my mantra today. So I am 0.71 miles in, and at first I got kind of angry because I thought my Fitbit had paused. But when I looked at what said time elapse and time actually getting started, I think it's okay. So I guess if I get a little bit extra, not bad. But I will say I am unhappy right now because they've got the heat blowing in here. Not okay. Not okay. I need cold air, not hot air blowing at these vents at me. Everything, the world is on fire and I am angry. All right, 1 mile in, still hating the heat that's going on. But I guess it helps in a weird way because you never know what the weather is going to be like during marathon weekend. The first year I did the 5K, when I was over 300 some odd pounds, cold, super cold, cold. Second year that we did it, I was like 85 to 90 pounds lighter. Hot. So, I mean, I guess the gym is helping me prepare for any type of weather. but that doesn't mean I have to like it at all. I don't know if I mentioned this in the car, but to eat this morning, all I had was my vitamins, my full serving of goo, which I'm trying the goo energy gummies in the flavor lemonade. I did a half serving on Thursday and they didn't mess with my stomach, so I did a full serving today, and a full serving is 8 gummies. And I had a chocolate pre-made Premier Protein shake. So one of the things that I have read and listened to on YouTube videos, podcasts, and whatnot is that whatever you plan to eat or drink the morning of your races, train with it. Don't have something brand new on race day. You don't want something new on race day. So I'm trying to see if I come close to the railing, if I get a little less of the heat, which I do, but I also don't want to run into the railing either. So I want to go home. I don't know. I think, honestly, this is easier after school. And I think it's because I have so much frustration and whatnot after being at school all day that it's easier to focus. But getting up on a Saturday morning when I would much rather be still in my pajamas, still watching something on TV and not doing this. I know. I'm the one that decided to do it. I'm the one that needs to do the training. Meh, meh, meh. Oh, 2.15 down, quarter of a mile to go. So, if it seems brighter in here, somebody else joined us and flipped on the rest of the lights. So, we'll be a little brighter in here for running. But we're almost there. Quarter of a mile to go. I'm on my second bottle of water. Here we go. Everything's stupid and I want to go home.
Mm-hmm. That's where we're headed.
Okay. I actually have nothing to be upset about. My mile per minute average was 17:57, I think.
I have something to be upset about.
What are you upset about?
My thing wasn't working.
Yeah, he was using some sort of app and it wasn't working.
You have to start it, and I didn't realize you had to start it. I assumed it started tracking for you.
Wah wah.
So I ran for nothing. Because I passed you a few times.
You did.
So I ran more than the 3 miles.
You did.
But I have no idea how much or what kind of time or anything else.
So we stopped by Next Level, which is one of the Herbalife tea shops. I cannot have the Herbalife tea. It makes me break out in hives. And so pretty much I get like a loaded water. And the one in Marion is doing their grand opening, because typically I go to the one in Hillsborough, which is Level Up. So yesterday I got $5 off of my drink and a shake, and today I got to spin the wheel again and I got $3 off of my order, and so I only paid $1.08 for my drink, which it's a reward, I think. And I know the gal who is working, and this is the sticker that she put on there. Sometimes we need a little bit of magic. And so what could be more perfect for my Dopey training than that sticker? And if you are wondering, this is the Warhead, Herbalife Warhead, but I get the pomegranate instead of the lemon lime. I don't like the lemon lime liftoff. And because they're doing their grand opening, they have some little samples of different breads. And so she goes, grab one of each of the different kinds. And I had the banana and pumpkin yesterday. And so I ate the pumpkin one to put something like tangible in my stomach.
And I've got ice cold water. It tastes like water.
Ooh, it tastes like water.
It's even dehydrated water.
Oh,
water.
My. So, week 1 is complete.
Dehydrated water. Is that water?
I started on Tuesday at, 9 minutes, 9 seconds. Thursday was 19,
not 9 minutes, 9 seconds.
19 minutes, 9 seconds. I thought that's what I said.
No, you said 9:09.
Man, I'm doing great. Thursday was 18 something, and today was 17 something. So I am knocking time off of my my run already in the week 1. So I all I can do is be proud of that, and I'm really excited because Dad is making a meatloaf. So
Look at meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
So we are headed home so we can both shower and change
And then go back.
Over to have meatloaf and mashed potatoes and play some cards because we really don't get to see my mom all that often with all that she does. She helps take care of my grandmother, who is still living at home and 99 years old.
Now she's also with Kathy.
And now, my superintendent from when I was in high school, my mom does a lot with his wife. They do stuff with the food bank, and he recently passed away very unexpectedly. And so my mom is kind of helping take on a little bit of caregiver status for her because she can drive during like the day, but she can't like drive at night, and she's still grieving, obviously. So mom's like doing things like taking her to her hair appointment and doing things with her that typically Jerry would have done. So that she's not alone. And his celebration of life is the day after Christmas vacation starts. So they
planned that perfectly.
Yeah, right. It's on a Saturday. So I have to look and see what time it's at. It may be one of those times because I'll have a long run that Saturday, that I'll do that in the evening because he was like, I'm going to need time to run because he was an extra grandpa for me. Like when if you guys don't know, Sam had battled cancer when we were first in the military, and Kathy and Jerry were the ones who helped Mom book airline flights out to Washington so that she could come out and spend a few days with us on one of a few of Sam's off days for chemo. So he's been like an extra grandpa, and so I think I'm gonna need the therapy that that run is going to provide. And it is at Eastmore, so I can take clothes to change into and go over to the SAC. So weather dependent on where I go. So thank you so much for joining me on week 1 of the pre-Dopey training. I can only be proud of myself, but this is still stupid and I want to go home.